Look at how ruddy. I am just ruddy as ruddy can be. I'm just red. Hi everybody, it's PJ, and today you're just doing a get ready with me. We're gonna do my makeup. Look at this. I've been running around like a crazy lady. I had to finish off a video I started yesterday about my winter clothes wardrobe. Why do I get southern when I talk to you guys? I don't know. So anyway, I put up another video of my son's songs on my channel as well as his, but go check it out. He is so amazing. Listen, if you like love songs, like ballads and stuff, he is ridiculously good writer, and he writes and plays all his own songs. And I know this is shameless promotion, but I don't care. Whoa. Also, I have been using this Beverly Hills MD face cream, and I'm kind of thinking I'm seeing a little bit of a difference. I know that sounds crazy, but I've been using it just for like a week now. And it feels to me like my skin's tighter. The stuff does not go on oily. Like, this is not what you want to use. I have dry skin, so I use the Peter Thomas Roth serum and all that at night. But also, I still use the Perricone MD Eye Lift because I really believe that that makes a difference. I need to go get my Botox again because my little line's starting to show up again. It's amazing how that works. Like, 6 months I didn't have a line. And had I gotten down there 6 months later, like you're supposed to, I probably still wouldn't have a line, but I didn't, so I gotta go back. Anyway, I had a good weekend. I pretty much worked the whole weekend, but it was like productive weekend. I tore apart my living room, like tore it apart, stem to stern, walls, all the crown mold, everything's done. And I did that because come Thanksgiving, I'll put up my tree because I love Christmas. Are you excited for Christmas? I'm just starting to shop. Isn't that terrible? I should have been shopping all year. All right, so I'm going in with the Stay Matte. I've been using this Rimmel Stay Matte, and it has a tint to it, and I'll tell you why I'm using it, because instead of putting on liquid foundation, I've been using powder. And let me tell you, older people, it's harder to get away with powder because powder foundation gets into all your cracks and crevices. I'll never forget, they were like showing these people on TV doing the Bare Minerals commercial, and they were like older, and I like totally went for it. I was like, yes, and I got this stuff and put it on my face, and I'll tell you what, it highlighted every single little friggin' crease on my face. I was like, what the hell? So that didn't work. Needless to say. And I called them up and they're like, well, you can buy this product and that product that helps it work on older people. And I was like, well, why would you sell me something that didn't work? Like, why wouldn't you include that in this basket of... No, you give me, like, shadows that I'll never use, you know? I was pissed off. I was like, because they say they'll give you your money back, and they did. I sent back all that schmucky stuff. And I'm not saying that Bare Minerals isn't a good product. It is if you're young. But maybe I'm wrong. Because here's what happened. I was, where did I grab this from? Oh no, I saw like some tutorial on older people using powder foundation, because a lot of times if you listen to what they say for older people to do for your face is like nothing. They're like, well, if you go underneath your eyes, then you look more creasy. If you wear this, so it's like less is more kind of thing. Fuck that. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Like, I want to wear every cool new thing that comes on the market that I can afford, because that's how I roll. That's who I am. But, you know, your face doesn't look as good as you want if you do that. So there's a middle. So I was watching something and they were saying, well, if you use a primer that has a color to it, And if you use a stipple brush with it and really push it into your pores, and that's probably really not good for you, but it really does take away that pores look that I can't stand. Okay, so anyway, if you use a primer that is basically like a really pigmented primer, then you can use a powder foundation, because you can go just really lightly and basically just like brush it on the skin over that, almost like a setting powder. And I know this is going to sound terrible. I haven't used my Laura Mercier, which I think is life. I haven't used that in a while because I've been using this. So this is the Milani foundation, and it is in natural, because I'm just a natural girl. And yeah, so you just brush it on your big fluffy powder brush, everything off, and then go in, and it really does give you kind of a creamy complexion. So I have been using this as opposed to my Found Sealer lately, because as long as I fill the creases with something else, it doesn't go in my creases, and it gives me a really soft kind of airbrush finish that I like. And although you can see some of my pigment through a little more, it feels to me like the more I mess with it, the worse it gets. I know, that's terrible. So maybe they're right about old people not being able to use every product in the sun, but I want to use every product in the sun, especially the pretty ones. So anyway, you know, you're not supposed to use dark in your crease. You're not going to, it's just ridiculous, the rules. That's why I need a facelift, so I can just do what the fuck I want. Anyway, so this is my foundation look, and I don't think it's bad. Like, a little bit here, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover that up with other stuff. So, and it's very light. I'll tell you that too. It's like light to your skin. You feel like not cakey at all. Okay, so it's the Rimmel or whatever you want that has like a tint to it primer. And this is the Stay Matte primer. And then a really nice, and I love Milani for off the shelf. I just bought an off the shelf one to try. I'll go to Sephora and see if there's something I like even better on the high end spectrum. But right now, Milani's working. So, and that's not that expensive. So, and it just kind of gives me a creamy look. I don't know. This lighting's also jacked up in this room. I need the circle lighting. One day, that's what I'm going to... What do you want for Christmas? That's what I want for Christmas, circle lighting. All right, so I'm going to go in. I also bought a baked blush in Rose and Oro, but it's more peach. I know it says that, and it's very gold. Look at the goldy flecks in it. It's so pretty. So we're going to go in with that for blush. I'm loving this blush. I used it all weekend. Except for yesterday, I didn't even get out of my pajamas. I was so dirty by the end of the day. Like, my housekeeper quit. Oh, no, not housekeeper. My cleaning lady. I don't have a housekeeper. I'm not like that. But I had a cleaning lady I've had all my life, right? And she quit on me. So I have not... She would do, like, the floors and... Like, it was crazy because people would be like, why are you cleaning your house if you have somebody cleaning your house? I always clean the house for her. I, like, made sure there wasn't anything in the trash cans, nothing on the counters. Everything was, like, ready. So she could just do the, you know, wiping down everything. I mean, you got to remember, I work 7 days a week. It isn't that I'm some diva. I'm really not. And I haven't had her for a long time. And I've been keeping up with everything except for, like, she was so good. I don't know that I'll ever find somebody. She just works too hard to be able to do me anymore. But she was so good. She would literally pull all my furniture into the middle of my living room and then clean everything underneath and put it back. It was like so... You'd walk in and the smell was just like friggin' heaven. And she's gone. But I have to find someone else. And I... will not put a tree in a room that needs the floor done. I'm just not like that. Where is my blush brush? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. And I want to do that. Like, I have to have everything pristine and perfect before I put the tree up. And that's usually an event. And I'm going to do Vlogmas. I want to do the vlog, a video every day on the way to Christmas. Yay! And, okay, so now I am using the True Match. It's really light. I'm going to use it right on my cheekbones. Oh, by the way, I'm using Beaches and Cream as my transitional color on my eyeballs. I use a big old brush because it doesn't matter where it goes. This is Shimmer Shimmer by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going under my eyebrows, giving me a little definition. All right, what should I do first? I guess I'll go in with Makeup Geek Cupcake, which is like a pinky, mauve-y kind of color. See my shirt? But I'm going to add some orange to it. And this is one of the shirts. I have a video going up today, which you won't see this till the next day. But I have a video going up today on my winter clothes shopping. It's so cool. I found the best bargains. Okay, so this is Cupcake. And I'm just putting it on, you know, 1/3 in, kind of, on my lids. And I'm going to leave the Beaches and Cream to go into the corners. I'm just going to add some highlight, but I'm not even going to add anything to it. I'm just going to work today. It's such no big deal. Going in with Poppy. That's this orangey kind of bright color. I'm going to go in with that first and do my inner V. I want to give it some warmth. And I want this to kind of show on the edges of the bitten. If you know what I mean. And that's what you do with shadow. You just layer it up so that like it iridescently kind of shows the different colors. Really nice. Okay, now taking my cheater brush, and going in with Bitten, which is a dark kind of ruby, kind of maroony, kind of browny, kind of greatest color ever. But I hear there's another one. I've got to go into Makeup Geek and order. It's called Cherry Cola. And it just sounds right up my alley. Because these are my favorite colors to use. Are purples and maroons. And I'm not a natural girl. I wish I see people use natural makeup. And I'm like, really? Like, if I have to try that hard to look like I don't have makeup on? Like, what the fuck? So, if you can see like the orange is like still there. Because I pulled that out farther than I put the Bitten in. Do you know what I mean? So the Bitten is just smaller on top of the orange. And then I'm going to blend them together so it looks like a little blender parade. Okay, then I'm going to take this little shorty brush. It's like little, like somebody took a real brush and cut it off. And I'm first going to dip into the Poppy, which is that orangey cherry kind of color that we put on first. I'm just going to dab it underneath my eyeballs. Can you see it now? All right. I'm going to blend it down a little because what I want is for the darkest part to be against the eyelashes and then blend down to like almost smoke it out a little. Right, now we're going to go in with the tighter little squeeze brush. Squeeze me, Seymour. Okay, so I have this. Do you see it? It's like angled, and I'm just going to, right on the edge, I'm not going to flatten it. I'm going to go right on the edge with Bitten, which is the dark maroony color. So if you don't have these colors, you can do this with any color, but I like these colors. And this is just going to go in to the actual, like, eyeliner. I'm not going to blend this down. And whenever I do that, I kind of start in the middle because that's like where the most product should be. And then I blend it out and over. Do you know what I mean? right against my eyelashes. And then I'm going to blend that up because I don't want like a big glob of it on my eyeball. And then the least amount that I want on there is the very inside corner of my eye. So I just kind of whisper that on. Now let's take a little round brushy, the one we did our eyebrows with. And we're going to go back into Shimmer Shimmer, which is the highlight color, and do the inner corners of our eyes. Lights, camera, lashes. Lights, camera, asses. Okay, and so for my lips, I'm going to use the LA Splash Liquid to Matte, which is like an all-day thing. And it's called Love Good. And it's kind of a really cool mauve color. Kind of goes with the whole look. I could go darker, but I think the eyes speak volumes, so I don't think I need to do that. Okay, here's the look, guys. You like it? I'm loving it. It is peach and pink and orange and cool. And then my lips are like purpley, kind of mauve-y, almost my color lips, but better. What more do you want? All right, guys. Gotta go. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Give me a thumbs up if you like my foundation routine now, or if you liked it better when I was using like Tarte Found Sealer or the what is it called, the tattoo foundation from Kat Von D, like the heavier foundation. Let me know which one you like better. I kind of am liking this, and it feels really good on, but I need your opinion. And manifest something great in your life. It's a beautiful Monday. Yay! Back to work. Well, I worked yesterday, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to see my people at work, and I'm going to have fun. And I watched The Walking Dead last night. Oh my God, do you think is Glenn dead? I'm going to talk to you about that in the car. Bye.